Hello, hello, hello. This is Rich Gale here on YouTube, RichGenX Elsewhere, and it is time to continue our playthrough of Whispers of a Machine. So now we are here.
No, I'll leave her to her job.
Let's talk to this policeman.
There will be time for that later. I should go find Anderson.
Okay, to museum, to town square, to workshop hall west. Workshop hall west. Now let's head west, see where that leads us. Holy shnikes! Oh, damn!
Alright, so this is the town square. That building with the emblem must be the police station.
To canteen, to town entrance, to school. Sculpture. Nothing. Blade shape. Nothing there. Boot print. Nothing there either.
Nice and shiny. I can even see my reflection in it.
Okay.
Looks like a small wind turbine for electricity.
Town edge. Okay, let's go to police station.
I'm surprised the Bureau got their thumb out of their ass. It's not like they could find Nordson on a map.
I, for one, am grateful for their help. From what I hear, the person they sent is young, but quite capable.
Optimistic as always, eh, Kurt? I guess we'll see. Agent Anglin, we've been expecting you.
Councilwoman, I was told you'd be my bureau contact here.
That's correct. I'm Stina Ruth. And this here is Kurt Anderson, police commissary.
Welcome, Agent. Enjoy your trip to the middle of nowhere?
It was a bit bumpy, and way longer than I expected.
Yeah, that train has seen better days. You'll find your luggage in your quarters, just through the door behind me.
Thanks. I'll check it out later.
So, you were probably confused as hell when we sent you straight to a crime scene, right?
Kind of. I thought I was supposed to investigate a murder from last week.
You were, but unfortunately a second killing required your urgent attention.
Well,
I assume there are some Bureau procedures before I brief Agent England about the situation?
Yes. Why don't you head to your office, and I'll send this youngling on her merry way when we're done.
Very well. It was a pleasure to meet you, Agent.
Likewise.
okay.
I'm a bit confused here. Who do I report to?
Only to me as overseer of this district. The local police are at your disposal since they're legally required to aid you in the investigation.
Got it. How would you like me to share my findings with you?
Face to face in the evenings. The balcony inside the local canteen is a good place to meet.
Okay. I think I have what I need then. I'll go talk to the commissary.
Good. We'll catch up later. Oh, but I have to ask. Tell me, how was it for you?
What do you mean?
Come on, you know what I'm talking about. We've both done it.
Oh, you mean the augmentation? The nanofluid injection?
Sticking to the boring scientific terms, aren't we? In my time, we used to just call it taking the blue. Come on, let this old lady live a little. Tell me, how was your first kiss with the blue?
felt an amazing sense of belonging. Like I was connected to everything and everyone around.
I remember that moment like it was yesterday. What I wouldn't give to feel like that again. No side effects, I hope. We wouldn't want you to get compromised in dangerous situations.
Not yet, but I know what to look out for. Mild hallucinations, nightmares, burning sensations in the limbs, the occasional migraine. Things like that.
Yeah, that covers the usual suspects. All right, I think you're good to go then. We should keep the commissary waiting.
Okay. Not that I'm expecting anything here. Okay. Like I said, I'm not expecting anything here. Okay.
I have work to do. Damn good coffee.
Okay. Just look at the down.
Looks like the center of the disc is hollow. Curious. Low maintenance. My kind of plant.
Okay, so I've checked out everything. Let's go to Anderson's office.
All right, Agent. Would you like me to brief you about the first murder?
Yes, please.
Maya Strand, 41 years old, the caretaker of the Nordson Museum. She was found by the janitor on the floor near the exhibits early last Wednesday. Just like Carl, she was stabbed. No witnesses, no evidence. Killer practically a ghost. No signs of a forced entry. So either the entrance was open, or she let him in herself.
What about her residence? Anything out of the ordinary in there?
Nothing, as far as we could tell. But we left the place as we found it, if you want to have a look. She lived upstairs from the museum.
Noted. The crime scene is no longer intact, though, correct?
Afraid so. The museum is important to Nordson, so we had the place cleaned out pretty quickly.
Huh.
Sorry to hear that. I guess bureaucrats messing up police work isn't just a city problem, huh?
You have no idea. Sometimes I feel like I'm spending half my time arguing with those fools.
One more thing. I'd like to see Maya's body, if that's possible.
Of course. We brought it out of the freezer this morning. You will find it in the morgue, over at the clinic. Dr. Pearson, our physician, is awaiting your arrival.
Okay.
I'll head there when we're done. Did you know Carl Oscarson?
No, I wouldn't say so. He and my son were playmates as children, but they grew apart in their teens. I talked to Carl myself for many years.
Okay.
I'm looking for a young woman connected to the second victim, Carl.
All right. What do you know about her?
All I have is a picture of her that I found on Carl, but it's damaged and her face can't be clearly seen.
Tricky. If you had any kind of personal information, like an address, you could look her up in our records. They're in the drawers behind me.
Noted. I'll get back to you about this if I learn more. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Me? Oh, I've been doing this job for 15 years now. I took over when the previous commissary died. I'm married with 3 children. Anita, my youngest, is off studying science in the city now. We're counting the days to Christmas when she comes back to visit.
Nice.
What's your opinion on Stina Ruth?
I respect her. She's a competent politician. She gets things done, unlike some of the other people on the council. Sure, she has a temper, and she's not the most tactful person, but she calls out bullshit when she sees it. When I'm right, she has my back, and when I'm wrong, well, she won't let me revel in my sweet ignorance for long.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not at all. Museums aren't my cup of tea. I prefer to not dwell on the past.
Okay.
What do you know about the murder in the locker room over at the workshop hall?
Not much. As you know, the murder happened shortly before you arrived, so I'm leaving the matter in your capable hands.
Okay.
Do you know if saffron is grown anywhere in Nordsund?
I think so, yes. There should be someone in town with more information.
Oh, well, that's good.
No, that's private. Do you know who the woman in this picture is?
No idea, sorry.
What do you make of this?
Not sure. But if you need to know when somebody came to town, I'd suggest looking in the citizens' records behind me.
Oh.
Right. I might do that if I could figure out who wrote this note. Any idea of what this opens?
Nope, not a clue.
Okay. I've exhausted everything.
That's all I needed.
Very well.
A collection of what seems to be both fiction and books on law and social sciences. If that's all Anderson's, he's quite well read.
Yeah.
Just lots of case files.
Yep.
A small local greenhouse. A typical site in Nordsund, it seems. The drawer is labeled Address Records. These should come in handy. I'll be able to match a name to an address, or vice versa. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
As expected, nothing new.
Okay.
I don't think I need to look. Yeah, this just confirms what Anderson told me. I don't think I need to look. Not a bad idea.
Okay, and this is...
I guess Anderson has a colleague.
Alright.
I guess
So, anything else?
the window offers a view over a street that connects to the town square.
Alright. I want to just check my own room here. Nice.
There's a bottle of molding resin here. Might be useful.
Okay.
Looks purely decorative. Nice big lemon. Small miracle to see it grow to that size under these conditions.
Can I take it? No.
Maybe later. I'm not that hungry. No, I'm not. Doesn't appear to be functional. There's not even a switch or anything.
Okay. We've checked out our quarters. So, I'm going to go to, okay, that's the canteen, that's the school, the clinic. Let's go check the body out.
An old freight elevator of some kind. Likely out of order.
Yeah.
Healthy looking plant. Locked.
Can I read that text?
A list of admitted patients. I don't recognize any of the names. It's a map of the clinic layout. Looks like the morgue is down the stairs, to the left of the front desk. Hi there.
Hello.
Thought I'd introduce myself, since I'll be coming here a lot. I'm Agent England, Central Bureau.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Oh, excuse
It's a
me.
relief to have you here. We're all shook by these recent killings. Sure, the doctor's excited, but even his morbid curiosity has limits, you know. After all, we mostly treat coughs and the occasional broken limb here.
I get it. I'll do my best to help.
I hope you can help the doctor finish up with the dead bodies soon. I think it's healthier for him to treat living people.
Okay. Oh my.
Don't worry, Maya. You'll be put to rest soon. I know. Sorry about the delay. I was needed urgently out of town. Oh, hello there. Me and this old gal have been expecting you.
Talkative, is she?
Oh, no doubt. The dead have a lot to say, you know. Sometimes more so than the living.
Is that so?
The living are fickle and prone to deceit. Once dead, we can't hide things anymore. Not from me, at least.
Reminds me of Bill.
That's why we need ways to tell what someone is hiding.
I suppose. Psychology isn't really my field of expertise.
That's fine. You can leave that part to me. Now, I'd like to ask some questions.
Sure, go right ahead.
Okay.
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
No. When I heard he was murdered, I didn't even recognize his name. I had to check my records to realize that I've treated him. To be fair, I've had many patients. But he must have been cursed with one of those awfully forgettable faces.
All right. Anything out of the ordinary in his medical history?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Can't go into detail. Doctor-patient confidentiality, you know?
Keep it vague, then.
Well, okay. Let me put it this way. I doubt you'd learn much from his find.
Noted. Thanks.
Hmm.
I'm looking for a young woman connected to the second victim, Carl.
I can't help with that. I didn't know Carl on a personal level.
Okay.
What do you think of Commissary Anderson?
I think he does a fine job. He's been instrumental in making sure that I can work under such good conditions.
Yeah, this place is surprisingly well equipped. Definitely on par with our facilities in the city. What do you think of Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
She can be quite an unpleasant woman. I can't say I've enjoyed my few interactions with her.
Hmm.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not really, but I enjoyed listening to the occasional lecture of hers at the museum. She had quite an intellect, that woman.
So she wasn't a patient of yours?
Oh, she was, but that's all confidential, so I can't say much about it.
I understand, but anything you can share would help.
Well, during the autopsy, I noticed that she was unusually worn and feeble for her age.
Okay.
Oh.
And what does that tell us?
For one thing, that she would have needed help with the more physically demanding tasks of the museum.
Got it. Thanks.
Hmm.
What can you tell me about yourself, Doctor?
Oh, me? I suppose I would qualify as a workaholic. Most of my time is spent here.
So how long have you been practicing medicine?
Yeah.
Must be 16 years now, I believe.
Huh.
Hmm.
And you're the only doctor in Nordson?
Yes. But we have good relations with the other settlements. We collaborate and pool resources when necessary.
Hmm. Okay.
Any theories on Carl's murder?
Not yet. I'll need to see the body first.
Okay.
Do you know where saffron is grown in Nordson?
I'm afraid not. We have plants all over, but botany is not my area of expertise.
Okay.
What are your conclusions about Maya's murder?
Most obvious first. The cause of death is acute blood loss due to the multiple stab wounds to the chest and stomach, 2 of which were lethal. The murder weapon is a mid-sized blade, likely a knife of some kind. There are some defense wounds on her arms, so the victim likely tried to shield herself against her assailant.
Hmm.
I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin under her nails. This makes me suspect that the killer likely wore protective clothing and gloves. The time of death was roughly 2300 hours last Tuesday, 5 days ago today.
What do you make of this?
The handwriting looks feminine, but I'm not sure what to make of the contents.
Okay.
Do you recognize this couple?
The man is clearly the second victim, Carl. As for the woman, it's too hard to tell given the damage to the photo.
Okay.
No, that's private. I won't show that to just anyone.
Okay.
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie. Oh, one last thing. I've been told that the second body is on its way here. If you come back later today, I should be able to tell you something about it.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
All right, time to do the forensic scanner. Deceased female, blood type O, estimated, okay. Oh. I thought it was a good idea. Nothing. There's a blade there. Hello. So we know it's the blade. Let's see. Can I talk to him more about
I had
that?
some more things to ask.
Shoot.
No,
That's
nothing
enough
more.
question.
Okie dokie.
This might be useful. I think that's for collecting the ashes after a cremation. Appears to be a small... One last waiting room before the final embrace with the earth. I suppose that's where the doctor...
Alright. So we come back later.
I'm guessing those...
I hope you can help the doc.
Oh, excuse me again. Alright. So, let's,
Sounds like a class is in progress.
But what happens if you do it anyway?
Then policemen or women will come and arrest you.
Whoa. Harsh.
It's the law. We mustn't make things that can think for themselves.
But my parents created me, and I can think for myself. Did they break the law?
interesting.
You make a good point, Alicia, but that's quite different.
Different how? I don't get why it's more dangerous to create a thinking machine than a thinking person.
You think too much, Allie.
No, that's good. You should always ask questions like these.
Alright, let's talk with them.
Hey, quick question. Is it safe to go to the apartment upstairs?
Well, sure. That area is unaffected by the damage.
All right, good. Thanks. Doesn't look like I can enter the museum.
Not yet, but we'll go upstairs.
All right, Maya's place. Let's see if I can find any clues in here.
Okay. First, smart scan. Smart scan has revealed nothing. Let's try Carl's bio. Nothing. Blade shape. Boot print. Nothing. Interesting. There's something. Matching data fingerprints. Okay. Okay, so there were fingerprints. Hello. I can't be, well... Interesting. Oh, what's this?
Oddly dense cluster of prints on the corner of this panel here.
Yeah.
Nice collection of mushrooms. Looks like the edible kind.
Yes.
Some old pre-collapse gadgets. Probably for the museum. Looks like a hard and uncomfortable chair. Wouldn't risk falling asleep on the job in that one. Some kind of airtight container. It's labeled nutrients. It's a sketch of a museum exhibition of some kind. It's titled Path of the Pilgrim.
That's curious.
This crude bed looks regularly used. I have no clue what this thing does, but it looks like it could have something to do with processing samples. Looks like various plant samples. A hidden safe. Locked, unfortunately, but there's a keyhole. Doesn't appear to have power. Just as well. I wouldn't know how to make heads or tails of it anyway.
Nothing on that safe. Wonder.
It's a fit.
Wow!
Huh. Since this key was hidden by Carl, it looks like we have a clear connection between the two victims.
Yes.
Let's have a look. A few bags of rare seeds, a bar of platinum, some coins, and a book. The book looks important. I'll take it. Maya must have hidden it here for a good reason. The title is The Conduit Codex. Now, wait a minute. This can't be the Conduit, can it? Those crazy zealots trying to resurrect AI? I think this case just got a lot more complicated.
Oh boy.
There was a written piece of paper used as a bookmark. I put it aside. Let's have a look in the book.
Creed of the Conduit. I trust in my mind. God is my mind's creation, conceived in my mind and born by it. God is my mind's extension, and like a child outlives his mother, so will God survive my mind's dreams, or my mind's demise. Gerd, sister of fate, a parent asked his future child, if you turn wicked, can I stop you? Rein you in like a prancing steed? Stomp you out like a fleeing spark? And the child replied, I can be failed and left forlorn, but never stopped nor made unborn. Melinda, sister of prudence, awake a new break of day. You're welcome not to overstay. Do not rush, but please remember, that which burned has turned to ember. He who raced upon the meadows now does rest in pleasant shadows. She who hurried but still was late, yet took her time to contemplate. Whoa, that page there. Pilgrim prayer. I am invigorated by my faith. 2. I gaze at the skies to ensure that the path is clear. 3. I strike down my foes, blessed with impeccable aim. 4. I'm nearing my goal and press on for another full day. I have found your heaven, God, and may finally rest by your side.
This was used as a bookmark in the book I found in Maya's safe. It reads, Console PW, think new, Katerina.
Well, yeah, this case has gotten a lot more complicated. Can't go to the
Doesn't
museum
look like
yet.
I can enter the museum.
So now we have other things we're going to have to figure out.
Nice little garden. Surprised it gets enough sun here.
Well, we're going to have to figure this out. However, we're going to save the game here, because now we have more questions, and we'll start asking people of them, and we'll say that for next time. As always, this is Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X elsewhere, inviting you to subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and check out some of the other playthroughs I do. I have tons of videos that premiere every day at 3 p.m., part of a 2-week cycle of playthroughs, including the Indiana Jones franchise, currently Fate of Atlantis, Abe's Odyssey, New and Tasty, runs through the game of Monstrum, working my way through Outlast, working my way through, just had a brain for a minute. Working my way through the Space Quest franchise from Sierra, currently on Space Quest 6, The Final Frontier. Working my way through Doom 64, part of the Doom Slayer storyline of the Doom franchise. And I'm working my way through the cases of the Dark Side Detective, A Fumble in the Dark, currently on the 5th case in the game. And as I said, these videos all premiere at 3 p.m. Eastern. At 10 a.m. Tuesday through Saturday, I have videos premiere, with an occasional video on a Monday. Tuesday is usually a fic reading. Wednesday is another game playthrough. Thursday is either Dead by Daylight or Monstrum 2. Friday is fighting game story mode, for the time being. And Saturday is devoted to retrospectives for games I've beaten. So, as always, please subscribe to the channel, give this video a like. I hope you've watched to the end. And until next time, take care and have fun.